All right, y'all, I'm back. My computer was saying it was running out of space. Like, see, this is bullshit. My other computer shut down and acting a fool, and I need the other one. But here are my nails. Before we start talking about America, here are my nails. This one, which one is it? This one's crooked. I When I made them, I took them off the stands and I just was putting them on while watching shit. And this one is a little crooked, but I'm not taking it off. Forget it. It's messed up. This one's kind of crooked too. I'm not flipping you off, but it's not crooked. The damn stones are cockeyed at it. Yeah, I just made a word up, but I like them. Do they give jingle bells? Do they give sleigh bells a ring? Are you listening? Or do they give let it snow? We can't even fucking listen to this song, can we? Because it's Brian McKnight ugly ass. I'm gonna still listen to the song. I ain't going. I ain't one of them damn people. I might skip his part and skip right on to Wanye's part, and I'm sure Wanye would appreciate that. That we skip. Well, he probably wouldn't appreciate it, but he'd appreciate that we want to hear him. And though we gonna skip all the way to that part, we gonna skip over. Brian McKnight comes in, and he'd be like, "Come over here." That's Brian McKnight. Skip that until you get to and though that Wanye. There you go. I'm just playing. Y'all listen to whatever in the hell y'all want to. Do what you want to. Unless it's involving hurting children or violating people, period. Don't be like y'all pussy grabbing president. See, I haven't, after I put that motherfucking voodoo doll that I made of that motherfucker down out in that pasture where that car accident was, I have not even been bothered with looking at the shit that he's got going on because I know that he's crashing out, not only because of me, but because I'm trying to see if my microphone's still on. But because of other witches who have didn't need me to say something. Shit, some witches answered the call as soon as the moment that motherfucker got reelected, and I appreciate that because I definitely like, oh no, I'm gonna step in his ass immediately. And since November 4th, I've been in his ass. But I have a voodoo doll of him that I've been keeping in this macabre tarot box. That's a coffin. I've been keeping him in there until just the right moment to do away with it. And if you're a witch, you know when the right moment is. So I'm gonna keep waking that motherfucker until I decide it's time to go. Okay. That said, let's talk about America real quick. I'm shuffling cards that I'm not even gonna use in this because I had already pulled these cards. These cards have been awaiting me to have time to talk shit, and time I have right now. This is America, okay? And I have shit separated by sections when I talk about shit, which is probably what makes the readings a little bit longer, but I feel like y'all appreciate that, okay? And thank you for your appreciation. Show me some love, honey. You want to show me some love? My Cash App is Bruja Africana. It's going to be written somewhere in one of these corners because I need y'all to start showing love to the channel. Okay? We need to upgrade. We don't need to keep we don't need to stay on this level that we on, y'all. We need to elevate. We need to have some beautiful shit behind us. Not beautiful like folk in Memphis say, but beautiful. We can say beautiful too. Shit. We want all that pretty ass shit behind us, and with y'all support, it can happen. But anyway, let's talk about America. I want y'all to know that I feel like America is in shambles. Okay, and Trump and his supporters are embarrassed about it. The supporters more so are embarrassed about their vote. I've noticed a lot of tail tucking going on. As I always state, when I pull cards, this does not have to be equivalent to what you believe, but when I especially pulling on America, America is always the empress, okay? And specifically in this pull, it came in reverse because America is in shambles, okay? Now you can take the Tower card and reverse it, but that just means that you're avoiding the inevitable. That just means that you're seeing that America is going to crash. And I did tell y'all that the Trump will sink this country in 9 months. We are 3 months into that 9 months timeline that I predicted. Okay, I figure by the time the summer comes around, oh, our country gonna have some more. We gonna be shit. We gonna be shit for real, okay? Because y'all reelected this asshole, okay? And avoiding the inevitable, even if we were to read the reverse energy, which I read both sides of it, okay? So if I present a card upright and you hear me speaking and it's like, damn, it sounds like she's saying something that's negative, that's me reading the reverse energy, because that's exactly the way it came in. And this is how America came in, okay? I have them upright usually so that y'all can see them better, but just know that these were in reverse, okay? And in that reversal energy, like I said, avoiding the inevitable by averting disaster, delaying the inevitable, and resisting change. So this is America in its current fucked up state, still in a state of resisting change. Um, when we speak about when we do when we talked about whether or not Kamala Harris will be reelected, this is why I said she wouldn't, because America, although it is in its most disastrous state ever, and it clearly is only going to get worse, America still refuses to change, okay? For years and years and years, men, white men, okay? Miss me with the old Barack Obama wasn't white, because he's the only black president that has been elected in the United States. Okay, so keep that stupidity or that devil's advocate shit over there with your people. Okay, we're not going to do that over here. We are going to talk in what I consider fact. Okay, I'm going to try my best not to inject foolery, but when I inject my emotions, y'all know, because I'm going to tell you. And for all of those of you that were so pissed off because I posted that video that said I'm going to wear this shirt that says fuck Donald Trump every time I can, fuck you and fuck your vote too. I meant what I said, okay? You can't get mad because you helped elect the town idiot, okay? Anyway, years and years and years, men have been in charge, white men, and they've done nothing but destroy this fucking country. This country that they stole in the first fucking place. But even in this disastrous state, America still will not elect a female, regardless to the fact that men in general, but white men have destroyed this fucking country. And men of color, that's not an attack on y'all, okay? Before you get in your sassy boots and start typing shit in my comments, that's not an attack on y'all. This is, however, an attack on the establishment. Keep up, sweetheart. Anyway, in its disastrous state, America will not elect a woman because America is very insecure. America is very used to the overbearing nature of these toxic men that they consistently elect to run this country. Um, they're negligent, smothering, lacking growth, and lacking progress. That lacking growth and lacking progress is exactly where America is. We have not come as far as we believe we have. But even in knowing that, some of y'all have the audacity to be wearing your embarrassment on your sleeves, okay? Reaching for help, asking, well, where are these people or where are those people? Didn't y'all vote for Donald Trump? Didn't y'all literally vote for Donald Trump? Again, the town idiot, the emperor in reverse. Y'all voted for a man who had no political motherfucking experience, no experience running a successful company. An idiot, okay? A draft dodging, knock knee, fat ankle having, piss bag wearing, bad motherfucking Party City motherfucking comb over ass wig, McDonald's eating ass motherfucking pedophile 34 count felon. Okay, this is who y'all fucking elected. And you wondering why shit is going ape shit. Y'all still wondering a year into this bitch ass motherfucker's presidency that y'all elected, because I will forever say loud and proud, I voted for Kamala Harris. Okay, y'all voted for tyranny. Y'all voted for domineering, rigid, stubborn behaviors from this man, this reckless man. And now y'all are trying to figure out, why is shit going crazy? Because this is what y'all voted for. Okay. Again, Donald Trump tricked y'all. He put 20 on 10. Or he lied and had y'all thinking he was going to put 20 on 10 and actually just pulled off the fucking lot and did nothing. took care of nothing that he said he was going to do. Don't y'all feel foolish? Yeah, it's affecting everybody else, but I have to ask, how stupid do y'all feel for voting for this motherfucker? This 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 motherfucker who relishes in imbalance, who, like I said, put 20 on 10, excessive, goes to the extreme, causes discord, uh, is has a pattern of recklessness. Okay, y'all voted for this, okay? Because I guess you thought that a woman wouldn't be able to do the job, or excuse me, a black woman. Oh, I'm a harp on that forever. I don't give a shit if y'all tired of it. Who cares? I'm tired of y'all electing these idiots into these offices. Anyway, I guess y'all felt like having a irresponsible motherfucker in front of y'all was the correct move. And now y'all are upset because this is exactly what y'all voted for. You can consistently say, oh, I didn't vote for this, didn't vote for this. Yes, y'all did. Okay. You went in that those booths full of racism, full of sass, full of white sass, and you turned around and fucked around and found out. See, y'all voted for the goddamn liar, okay? He lied to y'all, absolutely sold y'all on a bunch of bullshit. Okay, had y'all believing that he was going to pour into the economy and he was going to change things. Have those eggs come down yet? Those of y'all that said you were voting for Trump for the economy. How's the economy right now? How much is a loaf of bread? How much is a gallon of milk? How much are eggs? How much is your gas in your city and state? And do not lie like Donald Trump has lied consistently and said that he's seen gas go down to $2 across the country. Bitch, I know you fucking lying. Where? Huh? Lying, okay? See, he had y'all believing that he was going to do something. Have you had y'all believing in that whole Reagan trickle down theory? And that shit ain't worked in 50 years or 40 years or however many years it's been. It's not going to work, okay? No, it's been 40 years or something like that. It's not going to work. A rich man lied to y'all. Y'all love to thump the shit out of that Bible, but y'all sure skipped over the story of rich man and Lazarus when y'all took y'all ass in those booths and voted for Donald Trump. Outright lied to you, had you thinking that he was going to feed the economy, and he ain't done shit. In fact, he's caused more damage and destruction than anything. Okay, he's been withholding things, taking things from Americans, cutting off much needed programs that will assist people, and it's a lot of folk that are in this dilapidated position now because this is where he needed y'all to be. He needs people to be under his small dick boot. Okay, believe that dick is small, honey. Them condoms he got out talking about, I'm huge, baby. That he said that boy. Sigh. Stormy Daniels said that dick is baby dicking, honey. See, y'all set up and voted for him because y'all believe the bullshit. That's why he's able to sell a goddamn $5 condom that says I'm huge and knowing goddamn well he ain't. Honey, y'all thought y'all had a seat at the table and thought he gave a shit about you, but found out he don't care. He don't even care about his own family. There's discord going on with him within his own family. Okay? And let me flush out family a little bit. This is the Republican Party, baby. They do not like him. Okay? There's discord going on in the Republican Party because of who y'all elected. Elect a moron, expect a circus. Now y'all feelings are fucking hurt because he's lied and you know that you were being delusional. You were being sold a fucking dream. You were being told what you needed to hear just to get your votes. And YouTube deleted the video. I recorded it back in during his first presidency while Joe Biden was running against him. And in that video, I said that the Republicans were going to use immigrants and get their votes, and they were going to then deport them. That's exactly what they did. But YouTube took that video down because a lot of you MAGA folk was reporting it. They won't take my videos down now because everything I said has damn near come to pass. And I'm not the only one who's made those statements. But yeah, now y'all are hurt because you were deluded by, he fed y'all delusions of grandeur and y'all found out that you've attached yourself to that very um Antichrist that y'all preach about in that Bible. Oh, he done backstabbed the fuck out of y'all and then laid burdens upon you and then caused chaos and frenzy, honey. All this fighting and chaos that's going on in America. I'm not saying it's all because of him, but I'm not saying it's not all because of Donald Trump either. He has emboldened a very brand new generation of weak ass people, okay? Weak, punk ass, hateful ass people who have nothing in their mind but I'm gonna get up and cause destruction. I'm gonna get up and cause foolishness. I'm gonna get up and see what type of drama I can bring anybody's way because this is what Donald Trump fosters, okay? Burdens, undue shit, housing prices, the house that's up in the background. That's somebody, or at least in this reading, this is my interpretation of it. This is somebody who had dreams of possibly buying a house, but because the housing market is so fucked up and it's so hard to make enough money to be able to afford shit, these are people that'll never be able to afford a house because it's too much. Hell, this is even people that are having trouble keeping a roof over their motherfucking head because of the way shit has gone crazy, okay? Shit has really gone ape shit because y'all elected Donald Trump, okay? Y'all thought he was y'all champion. Y'all held him as this champion who says it like it is and says what everyone's thinking, but in reality, no, he didn't. He caused fights and he's causing destruction that doesn't need to be, and he's causing unfair and unjust burdens upon people. And y'all know he is because y'all ass crying. Y'all be on this internet crying y'all little heart out. Oh, we need help. Oh, fuck Trump and da 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 da. And while I appreciate all of the white people that are speaking up, it was too many of y'all that went in there and voted for that. Voted for that motherfucker, and you got exactly what you deserved. I'm sorry, and I'm not saying that, I was gonna say deserve to suffer, but maybe you do deserve to suffer a little bit. Maybe just maybe, because let's flush this out a little bit. And let's go into this Gemini energy that's on this Nine of Swords that I almost feel like it's Donald Trump in his bed worrying because the swords represent somebody falling down. Not that I'm saying he's gonna fall down, but may he fall down. But this is the downfall of his presidency, okay? He's being overwhelmed. He done bit off more than what his fat 300-pound ass can chew this time. Okay, he's 80 years old or will be 80 years old. He's older than what he was, not a lot older, but older than what he was 4 years ago. Hell, he was old as hell the first time y'all let him in office. He ain't done nothing but gotten older. Okay, and these stairs are like something about him falling down a step. He knows that he not falling down steps. Well, let me say this. He's worried about falling on Air Force One, but that's not a major worry for him. He's worried about the downfall of his fake Trump dynasty, okay? Yeah, see that time clock ticking on that nightstand right there? That's him knowing that his time is definitely up. He's living on borrowed time anyway. I told y'all he's going to the Elvis Presley concert, believe it or not. I don't give a fuck what any of you Republicans get in these comments and say. That is a not well, that man is not well, okay? Neurological disorders and shit going on in his head, represented by this fucking nine of fucking swords. He is going crazy. I clap for myself because I put them poppy seeds in that motherfucking doll and I woke his ass out. And shout out to you if you a witch or you ain't even a witch, but you just said fuck it. I'm gonna speak some ignorant shit over this shit. Shout out to you because we are driving that man batshit crazy. Okay. See, they want to talk about how Cash Patel, crazy cookie monster ass, always want to talk about how they're doing witchcraft in the White House, but y'all ain't doing the right witchcraft. See, y'all went and got motherfuckers that'll assimilate to Trump. See, if you're gonna get the witcher indoor, you gotta understand she did not bow to King, what's his name? King Solomon. Yes, she drove him crazy just like this too. And to my fellow witches of Endor, that's exactly what we doing to fucking Donald Trump. Baby, keep your boot on his motherfucking neck. Anyway, after that, fret not, Americans. Long term, there are going to be changes. But I interpret this though, okay, this Three of Wands and this Death card, it might be 3 long years before things change for us, y'all. Trump just might, or the Trump regime just might stick around. This might be JD Vance showing up, taking over the last year and a half of Donald Trump's presidency. Because he's not well, y'all. Look at how swollen his eyes are. Look how big his face is. He's got, I'm positive of it, and I'm just throwing a Hail Mary here. I feel like Donald Trump has kidney issues and all of that swelling, that's heart issues and what else is that impotent lymph that what do they call it, pit edema. I bet he has that going on. You know, when old people, when they got heart issues and kidneys and shit is shutting down, you can imprint, like their skin is like hamburger, and you imprint in it, and or anybody with that pit edema, you can put your hands in their skin and their skin won't bounce back. I'll bet you that's what that motherfucker got going on. Okay. So even if he does die within the next 3 months, I'm gonna be bold and say that. Or if he's too mentally incapacitated, if the Republican Party if Congress decide to grow some balls, or the Supreme Court decides to grow some balls, and they decide he's too mentally incapacitated to continue his duties as president, and they remove him. This is JD Vance showing up, y'all. Okay, this is Vance showing up. All right. And that again means that we are still going to have to deal with possibly 3 years of this motherfucker's presidency before things turn over. Okay. And before y'all ask, well, what are black people doing, or what are people of color doing? Specifically, y'all know I'm speaking about my people, first and foremost. Black folks still resting and minding our business, honey. We don't have time to be the martyrs. We are no longer being the martyrs. We are not putting our black bodies on the line. We speak up online, and that's all we're going to do. We are not coming to y'all marches. We are not doing any of that, because while a lot of y'all are saying this shit, inviting black people, y'all want us to be the motherfuckers to get killed out that motherfucker, and it ain't gonna happen. See, black folk woke up. Okay, we not trying to go to jail. See, we trying to change generational curses and change narratives that's going on here. See, we changing this. Okay, we are no longer accepting that we gonna put our bodies on the line and be killed, be hunted, and get fucked over and locked up and done away with in this fucked up judicial system for some fight that y'all caused. Okay, we're no longer doing that, and a growing number of other people of color are following suit. Yeah, they're getting their good rest in as well. Okay, those that didn't vote for Donald Trump, that is, those that have voted for Donald Trump. I noticed that y'all have a hellish existence going on. Some of y'all refused to vote for Kamala Harris. Some of you people of color, and some of you niggas did too. I'm not leaving you niggas out that did not vote for Kamala Harris. Okay, those of y'all that refused to see the vision and rejected her, some of y'all families is locked up right now. Some of your people have been caught by ICE right now. Some of y'all have had your lives changed in ways that you couldn't have even imagined. Something that this is worse than death for a lot of y'all. Okay? So when you ask where black folk is, understand we ain't having it. Okay? We're looking for and creating opportunities for ourselves. We are building our communities. Okay? I said it in my last live, even the little gang member dudes are doing their part by telling the kids don't join gangs, and they're trying to give them something different. Even if you don't see it, shut the fuck up and listen. Okay, close your mouth. Okay, open your ears and open your eyes, and you'll see these niggas in these little hood blogs and shit telling these kids don't follow my path. I fucked up. Those that done changed their life, they really doing it. And those that are in the midst of changing their life, they're doing it. Okay. Yeah, we trying to handle our community, because when shit go on, the first fucking thing to come up out your mouth is, oh, what about the black community? Well, we minded our motherfucking business, and staying out the path of this war that white people created and people that want to assimilate to whiteness. We stand out the way and we feeding our communities. We're finding ways to give back to one another and love on each other and enjoy our company. Okay. And with that three of cups and that ace of pentacles showing up, other people of color, y'all welcome. That's why there are a multitude of colors of people there. Okay. Y'all are welcome. Okay. Not saying that I'm inviting you to the picnic or nothing, but if you are willing to learn what it is, this black culture, and respect our culture, okay, we welcome you. We'll let you bring your punk ass in and rest your goddamn feet, and don't touch nothing, no. Don't touch nobody's motherfucking hair. Don't ask, can you touch somebody's hair? None of that, okay? You're a normal human being. Yeah, we welcome you, okay? We are, and a lot of y'all hate that about us, but I love that black people are so loving. I love that. I hate that it took us this long to start getting back to loving on each other. I hate that it took us this long, but I'm glad that we are in this space and making opportunities to be closer. I'm not saying that black people are going to be best friends, but we are really literally entering into a time where we're going to be really looking out for one another and being heavy on it. You hear me? And black people are inclusive. We're going to have to learn to close some things off, y'all. And I know that know a lot of y'all others ain't gonna like that, but most of y'all cultures are closed off. Most of y'all make no bones about inviting black people in. See, this is it. Okay. I just saw a video about one of the hood dudes. He was talking about how there's a Mexican blogger, and this is no disrespect to Gente Mexicana, okay? But specifically to him and those who think like him, he called black people African booty scratchers. And you got bitch ass motherfucking jellyback motherfuckers like Adam 22 that's calling black people scary because, oh, y'all let him call y'all African booty scratchers. Him and that spoiled milk motherfucker. Like, why do y'all keep letting these motherfucking crackers sit at the table with us? This is why I'm saying certain shit need to be closed because they not welcoming us in theirs. I don't want to sit in a motherfucking circle at their table, none of that, because they stink. But what I'm saying is we're so inclusive that we allow them into our community, but when they get right and get back on their feet because we beat and love them back up, they go back amongst their kind and they don't welcome us. That's what I mean, that certain shit needs to be closed off, black people, okay? And there's no disrespect to anybody that is not black. And I'm not just specifically saying African American people. I'm talking about all of us black people, y'all. Caribbean black people, people over in the UK, people that's over in the Sudan. I'm talking about black people that's over everywhere. The motherfucking black people over in Ireland. All of us, we need to close some of the things off that are ancestrally ours, okay? Everybody don't need to be welcome because we are not welcome into their traditional family circles. And how can I explain that better than saying family? Their practices for their family. We're not welcome. So certain shit we need to close the door to. Well, yeah, we can allow y'all to come and maybe kick it with us or whatever, have a good time, get away from around waspy ass white people and shit and be a normal human. But there are certain things that we need to close the door to on others, y'all. And I'm sorry. We need to learn to protect black culture, okay? Worldwide. Worldwide, we need to protect black culture because it's not for sale. That's what a lot of the white people come in and do. I saw the comedian Godfrey talking about it, and I fucking agree. Africans, stop teaching these people y'all sacred dances. These white people ain't doing shit but coming over there, absorbing what you doing and your dances and all of that, and coming over here and making money from it, okay? They bringing their ass over here. They coming over there for an opportunity to absorb whatever it is that y'all got, may get y'all a little change or whatever, and come over here and make billions of dollars off of it and call it some type of shit that they created. Pass the dance off to one of their damn daughters so that their daughters can become TikTok famous or some shit, you know. Stop teaching them y'all culture, especially because some of y'all want to close African Americans off from learning your culture and being a part of your culture. Like all of us ain't black, motherfucker. But you'll teach this dance to these white people, and then you wonder why they take advantage of you, and it's some type of complete shift in power. Close the damn door to certain shit. Teach it to other black people. Like I said, I'm not saying that others are not welcome in. You can come in, have a glass of lemonade, shit, sip on some drink, whatever the fuck. But we gotta learn to keep certain motherfucking shit out, y'all. Okay. Um, what happens now? What happens now that a lot of people that voted for Trump and folks that was assimilating with Trump have walked away from it? Now y'all trying to, some of y'all are trying to defend your choice, okay? To that trying to defend the choice to have voted for Donald Trump. And then there are those of y'all who are choosing otherwise and decide, no, we get ready to fight against this shit. We get ready to fight against this. We get ready to push back against it. And congratulations for it. You're waking up. Some of y'all have walked completely away from it, and a lot of y'all, like I said, are speaking on it. And you're looking for reconciliation with people who told y'all not to vote for Donald Trump. You're looking for solutions. You're speaking out against the Republican Party, and I especially appreciate those of you who are Democrat white people, but you're speaking out against the fact that the Democrats too have failed the people who vote Democrat. They failed us, okay? I appreciate that y'all are speaking up and y'all are holding these people accountable. That's one thing I will say. White people will use their voice to speak up when y'all freedoms are being challenged, okay? Y'all will speak up and y'all will try to work shit out, okay? Y'all will try to find a solution real quick. And that's what y'all need to do. Y'all are looking for ways to work your way back into society. Just know that there are going to be a lot of people that don't fuck with y'all anyway because you voted for Donald Trump. There are going to be people that refuse to work with you, sit with you, fuck with you. You just got to be okay with the fact that you made the choice that closed you out. But everybody's not going to close everybody out, okay? There's going to be some camaraderie and justice, okay? There's going to finally become some grounding that happens in this whole shitstorm that's going on in America. All we got to do is keep hope alive. All we got to do is keep the faith. Yeah, I told y'all in that one little post I posted on TikTok, this administration is falling apart like tendonism. Okay? There are going to be a whole lot of secrets that come out about this fucking Republican Party. Okay? About the demonic things that they are doing and the shit that they have done. Whereas if they won the election, they won the fight for the election, they are about to lose this war. And to that, I say Asheo. May they lose and lose big. And may this be a learning experience for everybody else, okay? May this be a learning experience. Money does not equate intelligence. All right?